Hey, do the intro.
Hey, welcome back to Giggleboys. I'm Eli Halpern.
I'm Mike Eaton. What if I was Neck Eaton? Hi, I'm Neck Eaton. Welcome.
You're
to the
not too
podcast.
far.
No, come on. I have neck. I just got a lot.
Do you remember that picture I sent to you from like 3 years ago?
No.
2 years ago?
No.
You were neck eating back then.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Obese Denise.
Your,
Big old
your
boy.
face was eating your neck.
Yeah, dude. My whole body was just eating everything. It's so crazy to me. Like every time I meet somebody and I tell them my name, like if they think like they're funny at all, they're like, "Oh, Eaton," and then they make an Eaton pun. Like it's always like, "Oh, you've been eating." And it's like this is the lowest hanging fruit possible.
Yeah, it actually took me like a few months of knowing you to realize that joke was available.
Well, yeah, you just found out last week that Charlie Hibbler sounds like Hitler.
Yeah.
Not your strong suit.
Oh, dude, wordplay is my strong suit.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know. I don't really think about.
it's fair.
I just feel attacked right now, and I'm figuring a way to defend myself.
Okay, well, while you're thinking about that, my Gary is healing. But
It doesn't look like it.
but it's all fucking red, dude. This was the worst place.
Wait, show the camera.
Look, this was the worst place to get a fucking tattoo. It's on my fucking
show
elbow
more?
pit. What? I don't want to. I don't want to get up. Look,
No, don't get up.
You can see it, but it's in my elbow pit.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, it's mostly just uncomfortable because every time I move my arm.
I think the worst part is you did that because we got 1 million views and then we have not gotten shit since
Yeah,
then.
yeah. It's like this is what you get for trying to engage with your followers.
Yeah, is anyone still watching us?
No.
We're not funny anymore.
No, it's done.
We had like not even a 15 minutes of fame. It was like, well, yeah, it was like, it was not fame.
No, it was 45 seconds and it lasted for
like a week or two.
Yeah, and like I said this the other day in the group chat. Like if our 15 seconds of fame is just one podcast clip blowing up, by the time I'm 40, if nothing has topped that, I'm just gonna move to a fishing village in Southeast Asia.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say kill yourself. That sounds cool.
No, I don't want to kill myself because then like that'll probably go viral and I won't even get to see it.
Yeah,
right? Like comedian kills himself, writes suicide note with link to TikTok. Like,
yeah, I want to do like some crazy publicity stunt, like fake my own death for promo.
So we talk about suicide like probably too much on this show. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I like last week I talked about that I had tried to kill myself, and that's like a sad topic, but like I don't want to make complete light of it.
I think you should. And I think you should. I mean, you know that the whole point of comedy is making shitty things
I think it's
funny.
fine to make jokes, but like I think if people are struggling, like
I think if people are struggling, they should be making jokes about it.
Yeah.
That's what gets me through tough times.
Me too. The toughest times, that was part of the reason I got into stand-up, is because the hardest times of my life had all been made better by like a stand-up album.
Yeah. And like, what do we say when we're having a bad day? Like, everything sucks. I want to move out and I want to kill myself. Like, we say like the worst possible shit. And there's like a humor in the tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of cathartic to be able to like complain so deep that like Austin traffic is getting so bad, I'm moving to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But it feels good to say.
Yeah,
It's like when you stub your toe and you're like, fuck. If you stub your toe and you don't yell, it will hurt more.
You watched the swear words thing on Netflix, right?
Yes.
Did you see where they did the experiment where they showed that like cussing like reduces pain?
Yes.
That's so cool.
You just found out about that?
No, I just like the study about it. Like, I think it's just interesting. Like, also, like the more intense the swear word,
it's not
like, the more.
It's not just about cussing; it's about yelling.
Is it?
Yeah, because I got pretty bad hemorrhoids, and I scream every time I take a shit.
Hemorrhoid
when it's going,
rage.
I was just like, ah! Like it's bad. I'm sorry for doing that.
No, I am also sorry you did that. That didn't feel good at all.
Yeah, if I had roommates,
they would kill themselves
3 times a day. I think they would just be like, dude, are you okay? Like, do you need anything? Like, it sounds bad. I'm just like, why? Like, every day. It's really bad.
Yeah.
My diet's great. I don't know.
I mean, you did just eat, like, a whole tub of kimchi fries.
Kimchi fries from Cilantro, only in Austin, I think.
I think cilantro is
so good.
I think it's cilantro. Like cilantro and chill.
If it was Cilantro, it would be in Chicago.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wait, what does the chai mean?
Also, what you always like chains. It's so bizarre to me. Like you like all these places and like it confuses me like your food tastes. Like I almost want to stop recommending food for you because like you don't appreciate the best stuff.
Well, I like convenience and quickness. I hate sitting down for
Well, so you need to go try Discada, that taco place over on the east side. They do a Discada style tacos. So they're mini tacos. So they suggest you order like 5 or 8 per person. It's
Do you want to know my problem with restaurants, though?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense why they call the people working there waiters.
Oh God.
Because you're waiting the whole time. You get there and they're like, yeah, we'll have your table ready in 15 minutes. Okay, I'm just sitting there waiting. Bring you to your table. Here, take another 15 minutes to look at the menu. I'm ready to order when I sit down. I already know what I want. Then they come back, they take our, they're like, let's start out with drinks or appetizers. No. We're going to do everything now. By the way, this is not how I talk to wait staff, but between me and you.
Man, you've obviously never worked in a restaurant.
Correct.
Yeah, clearly. But like, it's like, what are you, in your ideal situation, explain to me how a restaurant, like your perfect world, tell me how your restaurant visit would go.
Chipotle.
Yeah, so like that is not the restaurant. That is like a fast food place. Like that is convenience is the entire goal of that. You can get your food quickly. You pick all the shit right away. But that's not like an eating experience. Like
Yeah, I
that's
don't
like
believe in eating experiences unless it's like a first date.
that's dumb as shit. Food is incredible. People
Yeah, but it's
devote
so
their
is taking a nice shit, but like I'm not gonna do that with people.
But think about
I
this.
think eating is disgusting and you should do it in a stall away from people.
You're an insane person.
No, it's a bodily
No.
function. All bodily functions are gross.
All right, well then you don't ever get to come again because you think it's gross.
Yeah, I think it's gross every time I come.
God, something went wrong in the evolution.
Oh, so
part.
when you jerk off, which you don't do anymore, but like there's
I
just
do
jizz
sometimes.
everywhere.
Brittany sometimes tells me to jerk off so I don't come too fast when we're doing it.
Makes
She'll be like,
sense.
"Hey, jerk off today. We're gonna do it later."
All right, so after you come and there's
Yeah.
jizz everywhere,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, look at all that cum. You're not
No.
disgusted with yourself?
I'm not disgusted with it.
I'm just like, again. I jerk off like a heroin addict. I'm just like, all right, last time.
I was that way when I was like 16. I would do it like 8 times in a day, and then just be like, man, I'm gross. All right, one more. You know, like, you ever jerk off so many times your dick is just like dry heaving at the end?
I've jerked off till I had scabs on my dick.
Yeah, I've done that. And then you like hold the scabs for traction and jerk off again.
No,
never mind.
that's when I stopped.
Yeah, me too. I would never do that. That's a crazy person.
It takes too long to heal.
Yeah, and they hurt.
Yeah,
If that had happened.
That happened to me recently. I couldn't like do anything for like 2 weeks.
God, you're too old to be doing that
Jerking off?
that many times to get blisters.
Well, it was just one really long time.
I have calluses there, so it's fine.
Really?
I just have 3 like leather spots from contact.
You actually have calluses on your dick?
No.
Because the next question is going to be like, let me see it.
No, you can feel them. No, you're not allowed to, but no, I'm kidding. This is a joke.
Just let me see your dick.
No.
But so then they bring the food.
Okay. All right.
That part's great. And then I eat the food. Food's delicious.
Uh-huh.
Then you got to wait to pay. That's why I always bring cash. Because I'm like, I do the math and I'm like, okay, as soon as I'm done eating, I want to just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you don't deserve restaurants.
No, they don't deserve me.
No, they do.
I'm better than them.
Well, yeah, they don't deserve you because they don't deserve to have to like deal with someone that has unrealistic expectations.
No,
of what
I
it
don't.
should be.
I don't project my unrealistic expectations onto them.
Yeah,
I respect their job and what they're doing.
either way,
If I complain to who I'm eating with after the fact, I'm never like, listen, waiter, I've been here for 20 minutes. Like, he doesn't need to hear that shit.
yeah, for sure.
But you do. By being my friend, I'm gonna yell at you about this.
Here's the thing, though. Like, the same way that we like put our time and energy and efforts into comedy and being funnier and learning about the world and enriching our experience so we can be better comedians. Like, there are people that do all that same stuff and then put all their focus on food. Like, there are incredible chefs that are mixing insane shit together. And then you get to go and try like their creation and their vision. And it's not always like that, but there are some places like that. And when you go there, like the experience, like you're going to share an experience with someone and go and enjoy this food. Like, I can't tell you how many amazing meals I've had with someone just going somewhere really great or going to a couple of places. And like when me and Brittany were in New Orleans, we went to that Boyle place that was like the best like crawfish, but that's a place that's like dedicated in the middle of crawfish heaven to finding the best kind of crawfish that they can do and like cooking it in the best way with all their special spices and sides and seasoning and drinks. Like they put so much time, energy, and effort into making this awesome thing. Like, yeah, other people are going to want to experience, so there's going to be a 15-minute wait. And then, you know, there's only a finite number of servers because if you have too many servers, none of them make any money because they only make the money on their tips. And like, it's still fucking $2.15 an hour is what you get paid as a server.
I mean, you could try to say the same thing about burlesque dancers.
Okay, do it.
I'm not gonna change my mind. I don't want to go to a burlesque show.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I get it to each their own. Like, that's what I'm saying. But like, you are going to restaurants and you're like, this is fucking retarded. Why do I have to wait for shit?
No. I mean, yeah, I'm not upset in the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it could be better.
That's fair. I don't know. Like there are definitely some places that piss me off with how poor their service is.
Every restaurant I go to has good service.
Okay.
But I just don't like waiting. That's really it.
Okay.
That's my only issue is
Right.
waiting. And that's why they're called waiters.
That's like the oldest, hackiest shit you've ever said.
No, I just thought of it.
You just thought of it, but someone thought of that in probably 1930.
Yeah, but why do you think they're called waiters?
I have no idea because they wait on you. And now that's like,
Oh, they're waiting on me?
Jesus Christ.
I'm waiting on them.
All right.
I
All right, Seinfeld. What's the deal with waiters? I'm always waiting
listen,
on them.
I get that you
Whoa.
I get that you have to defend your waitress wife.
She's a server.
That's the same thing.
No.
Okay, she's a servant, sorry. I didn't mean to-
God damn it. No, dude, I've worked in the service industry enough that I have like empathy for that job.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, whenever I say
I've
this
waited
to people,
tables.
that makes sense. Whenever I say this shit to people who've worked at, they get really
They hate
mad.
you so mad.
Yeah.
Dude, I introduced you when me and Brittany were still dating. I wanted to introduce, I was like, oh, this is my best friend Eli. You guys will love him. He's kind of crazy, but he's a fun dude. And then you sit down and it's a bunch of people that all work in the service industry. The server comes over, and then you said some insane shit to them, and then everybody was like, what the fuck is wrong with your friend?
When was this?
At Yellow Jacket Social Club in like October of last year.
That sounds
Maybe
like
September.
I was hammered.
I don't remember if you were hammered, but you
It was
said
probably really funny.
something ridiculous. You like requested something insane from the server that like didn't exist there, and you're like, but you could try, and they were like, no. And then a bunch of people that work in that industry and deal with dickheads like that are like, who the fuck is your friend? I'm like, well, I'm good. You can approve of me. You don't have to like my friends.
Well, I have no recollection of ever eating with you and Brittany's work friends.
Yeah. Well, I think you just came for a drink because I wanted to introduce you to them, but whatever.
So my drink order was unrealistic?
I don't think it was even like about like something you were ordering. You were just saying some you know you.
Yeah.
You know what?
I just really want you to try to remember because it's going to make me laugh.
Do you know that we've never talked about how we met on this podcast? And we had someone ask us that the other day on TikTok, but it's too long to do in like a 60-second clip. Do you remember the story of how we met?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
okay, good. I was worried. I was like, tell them how we met, darling.
Well, I met you at I was visiting Austin and we went to an open mic
Yeah.
and I wasn't even planning on doing comedy that night. And I was like, oh, you know what? Fucking, I'm here. Yeah, let's do that. I need to be doing comedy everywhere. And I had a pretty good set. And then after,
No. You're glossing over. So you showed up to an open mic at Cenote on East Cesar Chavez. It was a Friday night mic, and you went up last. And pretty much all the because everybody at open mics is rude.
and
as
I
shit.
drank an entire pitcher to myself.
Yeah, but you were sitting by yourself for a while. Didn't really talk to anybody.
Yeah, I don't. Do
And then all the comics were like standing in the back smoking a blunt. And then you went up and they said your name was Octavius Thunder. And you're wearing these like mid-thigh shorts with banana print on them and like a bright blue shirt. And then you get up there and you're just screaming your fucking, I'm gonna become my mom only says I'm handsome but only fucks all my friends. Like
Don't steal my jokes.
I've said it on here before. It's funny. But like you said like your jokes and I was like, oh, he's actually funny. And then I paid attention. And then afterwards I was like, hey, do you want to go party on 6th Street?
Wait, I want to bring up the part where we were in a circle of other comics, which is one of my favorite things in life. Is
Absolutely.
When I'm in a circle of people, like basically competing to be funny, but also like, carrying off each other. And it got to the point where we're all just talking shit, and it's clear that me and you are the funniest in that group.
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point where it was basically just me and you talking to each other.
It turned into this podcast. Like, it just went from like other people having like riffs and conversations to us being like, what if this?
Yeah, and then every time someone else would butt in, there would be a lull.
Yeah.
And then they kind of just were like, all right, you guys got it covered. And then we're like, oh, we're friends now.
Yeah, it was like the
So then you
stepbrother
invited
shit.
me out.
Yeah. It was like, did we just become best friends? They're like, yeah. We went out, but the thing was like you were such like a cocky dick. Even though you were very funny, like there's something your energy was just coming in heavy. So I was
Me?
I was like, I know how to fix this. And I took you to Coyote Ugly on 6th Street and walked in and I went up to the bartenders and I said, my friend's a huge asshole. I want you to humiliate him.
I had no idea this was going on.
Yeah, he has no idea.
I thought he was like, oh, let's go to a cool bar. I don't know what Coyote Ugly is.
And it's also like a bunch of like hot girls in like skimpy clothing dancing on the bar. So I was like, oh, he'll love this place. Like, of course. So I pay for the 2 body shots, and then you get up there, and they proceed to like just absolutely give you so much shit. They like slap you a couple times. She poured a shot on your face. She pulled your shirt up over your head and then wrote "cum dumpster" with a big arrow down your back in Sharpie.
And I allowed this.
Yeah, and you were just like, all right, I guess it's hot ladies doing stuff. And then they
I wasn't smiling though.
No, you fucking.
I was just like, what's happening?
You take the body shots finally, and then you come over and you go, I fucking hated that. And I was like, yeah, but you were being too much, and I needed you to chill out. And you're like, all right, sick. We fist bump. We walk out onto 6th Street, which is all shut down because it's a Friday night full of thousands of people.
But shut down meaning like closed.
The streets.
You can't drive on it.
This
so
is
it's just full of people walking.
2019. And no, 2019. No, 18. It was 2018.
It was 18.
Yeah, it was 2018. So pre-pandemic, everything is like hustling and bustling. And we walk out onto the streets, and there's a single disgusting like Nike shoe, like 50 yards away. And you go, oh, free shoe. Sprint to it. Like furiously sprint through the middle of all these fucking people, grab the shoe, pick it up and go, it's no good. And then just throw it back into the street and then sprint back over. And the door guy at Coyote looks over at me and goes, that man is wrong. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And then we went out and we partied the rest of the night. We had another interaction with an Irish girl where I was like hitting on her with you, and I was like, hey, let's meet up tomorrow at this Irish bar. I'm talking out of my ass. And then she was like, yeah, let's meet up at 2:30. And I'm like, what is 2:30? And she's like, 2:30. It's like, I was like, 1:30? Half of 3 is 1.5. And she's like, no, 2:30, 3:30. And I'm like, that's 3:30. You got to say the past part. She goes, no, 2:30 is 3:30. I go, Eli, what's 3:30? You go, 1.5. She goes, yeah. And she goes, 2:30 is 3:30. He goes, no. Slap her drink onto the ground. It shatters. I'm like, I'm so sorry. So we turn around and leave. It's like 1:30, so the bars are about to close. And I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to go. I'm going to head out. This was fun. Let's do it again soon. And you're like, yeah, I don't know how long I'll be in town. And as we're leaving, you just walk into a tattoo shop. Walk in, you're like, hey, I want to get Carpe Dinero on my ass cheek. And I'm like, seize the fucking idiot. And then the guy's like, get that money. And he's like, all right, I'll draw it on your ass cheek. So you just pull down your pants and underwear, just dick out. Just immediately. Thank God you're like facing away. But I'm like, what the all right, bye. Just turned around and left. So you're just standing there with your pants around your ankles in a fucking tattoo shop on 6th Street. And the dude doing the tattoo, unfazed. Was not like, dude, put your dick away. It was just like, all right, I'm going to put it right here. Like,
I feel like you're exaggerating most of that story.
100%. That's the night we met.
But I
was
can't
like,
disagree because I was blacked out. So
Yeah,
you're probably right.
Yeah, I was like, this is the craziest person I've ever met. We're going to be friends for a long time.
Yeah.
And that was almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, and then we weren't really like friends after that. We just like we'd follow each other on Instagram. We'd talk every once in a while.
When you were traveling a lot and going all over, so it was like, you know, you weren't in Austin the whole time. I don't think. So.
No, I was in Austin for like 3 days.
Yeah, and I moved
It's when you moved to LA that we really solidified.
Yeah, because I think you were maybe in Arizona or something, but you moved back to LA.
I was all over the place.
Yeah, and then we started hanging out when you were back in LA, and you always wore that stupid fucking orange beanie. I swear to God, the first like 6 months we hung out in LA, you wore that orange beanie.
Oh yeah, I was a big fan of Anderson .Paak. I mean, I still am. Anderson .Paak wore an orange beanie. I was like, I want an orange beanie.
I want to be Anderson .Paak.
I want to be Anderson .Paak. I want to play drums while I sing.
Dude, that's one of those musicians that like people keep telling me I'm supposed to like, and I keep listening to him, and I just have not heard a song from him that I was like, this is good music.
Yeah, that's because you're bad at knowing music.
No, I'm great at music.
No, I've heard your music.
It's all amazing. There's literally a playlist called I Have the Best Taste in Music, and it's made by me.
And it's wrong.
No, it's awesome.
If you're into solipsism, then you're right. So,
we've already been over this.
Yeah, so I guess, you know.
Yeah. I did make everything. And
your
I crushed
own.
it. Oh, man.
I wanted to talk about, I want to change its pace a little bit.
All right.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Uh-huh.
The Jeffrey
not Ghislaine?
Epstein. No.
Her name has to be Ghislaine.
I mean, you can call her that. Everyone mispronounces names.
Ghislaine?
Yeah. It's like a French name.
Ghislaine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly, dude. The French language is so stupid. They waste so many letters.
Le petit vagina.
Dude, the reason why France started
I think that's Italian.
The trade deal or well, Charlie, what was that called? That France Macron, the President Macron was trying to get Trump to sign on to that.
The Paris Accord?
Yeah. The Paris, it was like some environmental deal.
Yeah.
I think they were doing that because they waste so much paper with all of their unnecessary letters in their language. That, like, this...
It's really, it's very interesting because, like, sometimes...
Faux, F-A-U-X. What do you need the A and the X for?
What? All right, Q-U-E-U-E. Well, you need the Q. You don't need anything else. English language is fucking retarded. It's the
English
worst one.
language is retarded, but we
You
don't.
can spell fish Ghoti.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
If you take the GH from laugh and the O from women and the TI from caution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also went to 4th grade.
Yeah, excellent. Are you in 4th grade? Do you love the Giggleboys?
We are educated.
Use your parents' credit card and subscribe to our Patreon.
We're probably the most educated people, but we're
What?
so retarded.
We were talking about this the
Not
other
the most
day.
educated. Like,
You were saying
compared
everybody,
to other people doing this,
everybody deserves to have an opinion on stuff. And I was saying, like, some people's opinions are worth more. That is my take on it, is like everybody should have an opinion on stuff, but like your opinions aren't equally qualified. Like just
I
because
agree with
the
you.
matter of fact that you have an opinion doesn't mean it's a good one.
okay, hang on. So what we were talking about was, no, I want to, first of all, fucking, you see how you just brushed over Ghislaine Maxwell? This is what the media wants you to do. They want you to ignore this shit. So basically,
We don't have to talk about her. It's okay. I haven't been paid to say this.
I'm going to kill Mike after this.
Eli might have an accident and accidentally kill himself.
Oh, fuck. I have to do it now on camera.
Suicide, 2 shots to the back of the head. So crazy.
Yeah, so she got convicted of, she got charged with the solicitation of a minor.
Okay, so she was flirting with a youngin'.
One minor is what her conviction was.
Okay.
She was doing it with thousands, hundreds,
All right.
hundreds
Charged
of
with
thousands.
sex
Probably.
trafficking of 14-year-old girl. So, but she
Just
only-
one. Just one.
Well, they
And she's
probably
gonna-
only have like enough evidence so they can. for
They
sure
have
get
so
her.
much evidence. Everything was filmed.
But that's the thing. They
There's
have,
a fucking island of pedophiles.
when they bring
I mean,
cases for
children.
it, they have to make sure. Well, they probably have both. But like,
I mean, there's more children than pedophiles.
you think the rate? What do you think the ratio on the island is?
I mean, if I'm
kind of race they
if I'm
working
thinking about
with?
like a good party in terms of like girls that are attractive that are my age, 60-40. But
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't want too many girls.
Okay.
Like whenever I see pictures of Dan Bilzerian with like all these hot girls, I'm like, what do you talk about?
he doesn't.
Yeah, he's very boring. He's the most boring person with. He's a very interesting life, but
I hate that his fucking puff bars are so good.
I don't mind it.
And they take
he's
fucking forever
defrauding
to
his own
ship.
company. He's gonna go to prison soon.
Yeah, that's very.
Hey Charlie, this keeps going in the red zone. Is that cool? Is the audio good?
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't worry about it. All
Yeah,
right.
you're just a loud boy.
No, yours was going in the red zone. Talking
Yeah,
yours.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yell at it.
No, I don't yell. I'm not a yelly person. Sometimes I'm a yelly person.
Oh, you don't like yellow people?
Wet ass po boy. Come on, that's a great shirt. I was walking down the street in New Orleans and I saw the shirt in the window.
Dude.
And I walked inside and I said, "Hey, do these come in fat sizes?" The lady goes, "What?" I was like, "You have a 2X?" And she was like, "Yes."
You
So
keep
Gi-
trying to breeze over the fact there's global pedophile rings going on.
I like. No, I get it. All right, so Ghislaine is charged with one
Convicted.
convicted. So
Yes.
what happens from there?
She's going to be labeled a sex offender. I do not know her prison sentence.
So is there
She's
sentencing?
don't-
Has that happened yet?
Charlie, you want to look that up? I don't know if that's been released yet. But they also released that the details of the Epstein shit was too gruesome for the public to view.
Of course they said that.
Which means we're never going to hear anything. Ghislaine got charged and she's going to jail. And
But do you think she is?
Well, I mean, on the bright side, the pandemic's going to end
Yeah.
because now that they've distracted everyone from that. Tune into Castburgers if you want to hear more about this shit.
I just like
It's not-
I get where you're coming from with all of the global pedophile ring and all of that. I just like I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it.
I get that. Yeah,
Like-
I'm completely powerless. I can't change the situation. But
And the more I learn about
I'm
it, the
just
more anxiety I
mind-blown.
get.
Yeah, it only causes me negative emotions.
Yeah.
So the best course of action would be turn a blind eye to it
Well, that's
for
what they
your own
want,
personal
right?
gain. But that is what they want.
But I just want to be funny and like there are people that are so much better at like Tim Dillon is incredible about talking about all of the stuff that's going on and explaining that in like a good way that's still funny and doesn't make me like uncomfortable. But like I don't know, man.
But the way you just did it, everyone's probably signing off now.
No, I'm sure they're fine with it. Like I just like so but what even happens now? Because like I'm so jaded. I think like even though she's been convicted or whatever,
What
nothing's gonna ever
happens-
happen.
what
Like,
happens
she
is,
got convicted of one, but you said she's done thousands of them.
What happens is America is gonna forget about it and be like, oh, probably most people aren't even gonna hear about Ghislaine getting charged. Everyone's already forgot.
Do you remember
About
the
Epstein.
Panama Papers?
Yeah.
So I was
I've actually been there, Mossack Fonseca.
okay.
Oh, I watched the movie. I was in Panama. I wanted to visit the building. It's not that special.
Okay. So what I was reading on the internet was someone that was talking about how there's all these memes that get posted on the internet about how you guys remember the Panama Papers and nothing ever happened of it. But it was really only in America that nothing happened. But a shit ton of stuff happened worldwide in response to them. And there was a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff in Europe and in
Both of those guys are in prison.
Yeah, so but like what I keep always hearing about it is that the only thing that ever happened is the lady that uncovered it got murdered. That's the only thing I ever see about it over here. But like, truth be told, like some actual consequences happen. So when
Yeah,
I
I
read
mean,
stuff like
dude,
that, I
they-
get a
they-
little less jaded.
They were banking with Mossack Fonseca was a law firm that specialized in like secret banking to have like the super wealthy hide their money. And they were working with everyone from politicians to war criminals. Like Saddam Hussein had an account with them, and like a lot, like pretty much every leader. Like they were the main people in the world
Okay.
doing that shit. And someone, it was kind of like a WikiLeaks situation.
Mhm.
Someone just fed all this information as a reporter. So much information that they needed to get like a warehouse of hard drives to like,
Jesus.
yeah, it was like hundreds of terabytes or something crazy
A
like that.
picobyte.
I've never heard that word, so
It's
it's
a
probably
big
not
one.
that much.
Yeah, pica is a lot.
Or maybe not a warehouse. It was just too much for his computer.
Do you know how many chews that is? A Pikachu? That's like millions and millions of chews. How many? A pico. Oh,
It's
1 trillionth.
1 trillion.
Oh, so that's very small. No,
Yeah.
try pica. Pica, Pica will be big. Small is that. Peta. There it is. It's not pica. It's peta.
Petabyte. I'm not
Mm,
touching that one.
I love pita. Oh no, not the organization. I meant the bread.
Oh, I was thinking pedophiles.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, so
A pedo bite. That's how much information it was.
yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, that was Panama Papers is different. But yeah, we can use that for something.
Okay.
Write that down.
Tweet it. Every now and then I have things that like only exist as tweets, like push-up bras or bamboobslers.
Dude, that's probably why our TikToks aren't going viral. Because I started talking about what's really going on.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's not that our quality has decreased at all.
It hasn't. We're fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Are we?
I think so.
Charlie, are we still funny?
Definitely.
All right, good. Well, you haven't laughed.
Yeah, tell it to your face.
You just can't see me.
Oh, good, 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 good.
Wait, that's true.
Yeah, I can't see him at all. Oh man,
You gotta fucking answer for everything, Charlie.
dude, we were talking about this before, but it's like the funniest thing. Do you remember when I made the hot girl animojis and sent them to you?
Those made me very uncomfortable.
They're so funny.
But I like them.
I specifically made like it's funny too because the hot girl I made ended up looking like pretty much just like Britney. But like the emoji I made for her, like I made was just a girl, and then I was just, "Hey Eli, you're so sexy. Show me your muscles." And you're like, "I don't like this. I'm falling in
No, I
love."
was like, I really like this, and I don't like that. What's behind it? I was like, okay, send me more of these. Never mind, I can't watch them.
I sent like 4 more, and
I'm
you were
gonna
like,
fall in love with something that doesn't exist,
"Yeah."
like the movie Her, dude.
I should
don't
start
know.
an OnlyFans of just that emoji,
Yeah,
and I'll do jack off
holy
instructions.
fuck, dude. You should.
Hey, take out that cock.
Hey, did you know Giggleboys has an OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.com
OnlyFans.com/Giggleboys. Wait, let me make sure it exists.
Giggle girl. I'm a giggle girl. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. I'm gonna have to talk about touching penis too much. It's gonna get old.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes, you do have an OnlyFans.
that's insane. Why did you do? This is one of those things where you're like, "Hey, Mike, I made us an OnlyFans." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah,
Why?
we have a Patreon too.
We actually have an OnlyFans. So
Yeah, I totally forgot that I made
you
all
put
this
my
shit.
name first. Hell yeah.
And you spelled. Oh yeah, you spelled your name wrong.
Eli? Dude, this is like that time I came over to your house in LA and I was all drunk as shit. And you're like, "Mike, you can't drive home." And I was like, "I know how I'll punish you. I'll play my stand up very loudly on repeat." And I was trying to type in my name into your TV and I typed in my name. I misspelled my name.
Yeah, the next day, me and Eric, we didn't even hear you playing your comedy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't ever make it to it because I spelled my name wrong and then passed out on the couch.
So we were looking up something on YouTube the next day, and I was like, "Come here, look at this, Mike Eon."
Hell yeah. Mike Eon, #1 comedian.
Oh, that was a funny story that I don't want to tell.
Yeah, it's too illegal. We'll tell that on the Patreon.
Yes,
So we can put it behind a firewall.
subscribe to our OnlyFans and Patreon, and you will
Just
get
our Patreon.
everything. We want all of everyone's money.
Yeah, but we're not putting anything on OnlyFans.
We're gonna put both of them on both of them.
All right.
I'll figure it out once I learn how to spell my last name.
Yeah, I have no confidence this is gonna happen.
Listen, I built the whole website. I've been running the YouTube channel. That's a little slip up, all right?
Yeah, yeah. Tell me more about that re-upload. How many episodes on Spotify
Oh,
are
yeah.
called episode whatever re-upload?
3.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah. More to come.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm gonna not. I should just like easy fix. Just play. Oh, dead air. Oh, okay. Re-upload. Very simple fix. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I know. And that's why
Unless you remind me to.
we have an iPad here today, so
Oh,
we can
yeah.
take care of something.
We wanted to work on some T-shirt designs because the Giggleboys one kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, so it just we noticed it last time that the design is too light because light blue on white just isn't really popping, and like the logo's fun.
Oh, of course, it's about to die.
So, oh Jesus Christ! But so we have 2 clips that I think are very funny, and one of them got removed from TikTok where Eli told the story about being a pretend retarded person when he pretended to have cerebral palsy. So I want to make a couple T-shirt designs, and then Eli's going to draw them because something you might not know about him is he's actually a pretty good artist. He's a good drawer.
Yeah, look at this thing I drew.
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Everyone thinks I copied it.
it does look like he copied it, but you can tell if you look at Morty real close. But
Wait. This is me trying to draw Jerry Seinfeld while I was on acid.
oh no. Well, what's the deal with that? Oh man. So,
I don't know what's going on here.
what the fuck are you? I don't know that I want to see these.
Yeah.
You're a crazy person.
How about this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm showing it to you.
That reminds me of the rejected cartoons. You remember those?
Uh-uh.
I'm a banana.
Oh, I just made us all dark.
Oh, cool, tan.
All right.
So I think the first thing you should draw is you with crutches. I want to see that. Can you talk and draw at the same time?
Yeah.
All right. Prove it.
Yeah. So, Ghislaine Maxwell is
A pedophile?
she's never gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, no, I don't
And
think
then
she is.
Lil Nas X comes out with those blood shoes. The
I
safety
know. It
shoes.
feels like there's got to be something crazy going on there.
One drop. I don't think so, man. I think he's just trying to be provocative,
Yeah?
but he doesn't realize that there's a whole thing going on.
Is there?
A satanic cult around pedophilia? Absolutely.
I feel like Satan is the wrong label for it, though.
I agree.
Because, like, Satan is just an invention of Christianity.
Yes. And
Like-
if you go to the bottom of Pizzagate, a lot of people are very Christian.
Interesting. I know Christians are big into kid diddling,
Okay,
but, like,
no, I can't draw and talk at the same
yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. Can you listen to a story?
Yes.
All right. Gary reminded me the other day, I have a joke that I tell on stage that's partially based on my real life, the true story of how I lost my virginity. I lost my virginity at like 16, and I don't know if you did this thing, but I like lied to everybody and said I already had because I wanted to be cool.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, you were cooler than me. But I lied to everybody, and so then one day I was hanging out with my friend, and he had just broken up with his girlfriend. She broke up with him because he watched porn. And so then they got back together, and he was like, I'm tired of her. What if we just put some crazy porn on my computer for her to find? So we looked up like it was like a little person dressed in a diaper. And like the lady was like supposed to be like take care of a baby, and then she fucked it. That one was real crazy. Spermoplasmoids from outer space. That's where I found out about that. It's the 3 guys dressed as pterodactyls banging that chick.
Oh,
seen
I
that?
remember that video.
Yeah. They're flapping their wings and shit. It looks pretty good. But so I get this text from his ex-girlfriend after she broke up with him. And she was like, "Hey, do you want to come over later?" So I showed him. And I was like, "Hey, look, she's texting me." And he's like, "You should do it. Go bang her." He thought it'd be funny. I was like, "Yeah, that'd be cool. I've already banged chicks before. Totally. This is yeah, definitely. This will be funny. I'll spite fuck your ex-girlfriend for you." So I get over to her house, and then there's another friend of ours there who had not told that she had texted him, and he was just there on his own. So the both of us are there. So we went and tag teamed her in the back of a Nissan Titan, and then she got pregnant, and so we were like, "Oh well, obviously we're not keeping this." So then me and him had to go to the clinic and pay to split an abortion. So there's just like 2 16-year-old guys with a girl at like a clinic, like up at the window, like, "Can you put half on this card?" was the dumbest thing ever. But yeah, so I feel like people have some pretty crazy stories. Also, my mother-in-law listens to this podcast, so like that was probably a weird one to tell. Like, I wonder if we could put something there to tell her to skip that. Hey, you should show them how the progress is going.
Not good.
No,
I
are you
fix her
blind?
face. What?
Are you blind for some reason?
Yeah, he looks like a blind guy, huh?
Yeah, or like
I'm
you
just
watch
trying to
Bob's
get
Burgers?
Yes.
You remember the episode with the gum guy?
No.
The guy made out of gum that they find in the abandoned factory, full of gold.
Nope.
All right, well, there's a gum guy that looks like what Eli's drawing. Yeah, I don't know how good of an idea it was to have you like focus on drawing in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, I can't listen either.
Yeah, I noticed.
I thought I could.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Well,
I'm gonna do this later.
yeah, it's a start.
Yeah, starting is the hardest part.
Yeah.
You've been telling me to do this for like months.
Yeah. Well, that was an idea that failed. And that's what happens sometimes. Ideas fail.
No, it didn't fail.
Okay.
We're just gonna. Oh, the filming it part. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you witnessed a failure. It wasn't that bad, right?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of failure.
Yeah.
Get out there and try. Do your best.
Yeah.
And then when it doesn't go your way,
Keep trying.
complain about it like brutally.
Yeah, and film it so people can see your mistakes.
Yeah.
And don't edit it.
Well, you don't want to tell people about your mistakes because then they'll be like, you fucking loser. But if you're like me and you're doing better than everyone, then you can do that.
Yeah, then I probably should just edit out that whole story.
No, that was a good story.
Yeah.
But the Satan shoes from Lil Nas.
Yeah, you think it's real? There's anything like devious going on there?
No.
All right. I mean, it's a good marketing ploy. And then he had the tweet where he pretended like he was going to make the Chick-fil-A shoes to even it out.
That was fake, right?
Yeah, but
That
it's
was
very
funny,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, the marketing was they contain 1 drop of human blood. Like whose?
Nike
Whose
files
blood?
lawsuit? What?
Oh, they're filing. Oh yeah, because it's an unofficial collab.
Oh,
So-
and it has a little pentagram, dude. Those are gonna get. That's provocative. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, it's people are gonna talk about it. And
Yeah.
that's good for marketing.
Gets the people going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
We should come out with a Satan Giggleboys shirt,
No.
and then everyone will be like, "How could they?" No.
What's no? What if we found Bigfoot? I don't know. I just saw a Bigfoot sticker over there and thought we should find him, but he doesn't exist. What if we remade
What
the
if
Patterson
you dress
footage?
up like Bigfoot and run around 6th Street?
Yeah. Okay, buy me a Bigfoot suit and I will wear it.
All right.
All right.
But I just don't get where the drop of human blood comes from. There's
Is
one
it
drop
his?
of human. I don't know.
Or is it from the sweatshop laborers?
It probably is his. He's gay. It's probably a drop of blood out his ass.
Is that a gay thing?
Power bottoming.
Oh, maybe.
Yes,
I
gay
assume
people
he used
probably
lube.
bleed out of their ass when they get fucked in it.
Lube.
I bleed out of my ass a lot, and I've never been fucked in it.
Yeah, so it's probably more likely a guy with hemorrhoids, and they're just taking his ass blood and putting it in shoes.
Hemorrhoid ass blood.
Yeah, a new Nike
That's where
collab.
it comes from.
That's what ours are gonna be.
Or, dude, but
Giggle
also
Boys
I was
shoes.
thinking, I feel like all Nikes come with a little bit of human blood.
They're like blood diamonds, but shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood Nikes. We should make that.
Yeah, Nike's probably a satanic corporation.
I'd imagine so.
See, I just heard Candace Owens say that. I just
Oh,
found out
God.
who she was.
She's annoying.
Yeah.
Her whole personality is just like, look, I'm a black conservative, and I say things that you don't expect me to because of how I look. And it's just like,
I mean,
race-
she got good points.
it's race baiting. I guess. Whatever. I don't think people like that deserve a platform, so I don't watch them or give
See,
them
that
attention.
that goes back to our conversation of you thinking certain people don't have the right to have an opinion,
Hmm.
which I agree with.
Okay.
But the fact is, the people with money or a platform are the ones who are going to be sharing their opinions,
Hmm.
like us in a year.
Yeah, sure.
Like, we're not qualified to speak on a lot of things either. Yet we're more so qualified than a lot of people.
But we're only discussing things for entertainment purposes. We're not attempting to change any policies. We're not like doing anything. Like our whole goal
Yeah,
here
but if-
is to discuss us and entertain people.
Yeah, but would you endorse Biden if it would make you like $10 million?
I mean, maybe.
I
I don't know.
totally would.
I would have to look.
I 100%
I mean,
would.
probably it's $10 million.
Yeah.
That sounds great. But like, I would want to know what I'm endorsing. Like, if I'm signing my
prison industrial complex.
no, I don't want to do that. For $10 million, I have to go and do what?
You don't have to do anything. Just say that you endorse Biden, and then probably sign some paperwork. I don't know how.
Can
how
I
it
like go
works
on the
under
podcast and be
table.
like, I don't really think of that, but I got to do that.
Yeah,
for
once
money?
you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once I'd cash a check, then I'd expose it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then that's fine. I don't mind doing that. That's like being a whistleblower. I'd be a hero.
But I just keep thinking about the time Cardi B interviewed Joe Biden, and
I didn't see that, but that seems
I
retarded.
didn't see it either.
But I don't know.
Just that,
Didn't
like-
is Cardi B the one that drugged and raped people?
Yes.
Or robbed?
Yes.
That's
Robbed,
crazy.
not raped.
Yeah. Drugged and robbed people.
I got raped by a stripper.
Cardi Cosby. Cosby. There it is.
Nice.
Yeah. But no, I just like it's crazy to me that like some people get canceled for stuff and some people don't. Like that seems like a pretty cancelable offense, but here I am wearing a WAP shirt.
Black women don't get canceled for that stuff.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, if a white man came out about a white man, even a black man. like,
Yeah,
that they
I think it
said
might be
drug
just
and
I think it
rob
might just be
people.
like a female thing. I think
100%.
because like females have been the victim of like those kind of things primarily that there's like a sense of like however twisted it may be like a sense of empowerment.
Dude, there's a whole race war going on that is being baited by corporations and people behind the government that are just trying to turn people against each other. When there's really like
There are some like really like I always like want to think that because I end up in big cities and I'm like, dude, like we all get along. Like I never like race doesn't even fucking come up when I meet people. Like it's never like an issue when I make new friends or
oh, that fucking smoke
Fire
detector,
alarm.
God damn it.
that was terrifying. But there's never like an issue. But then like I think that and then I go out. I realize
And
that
then I meet black people and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
no, I realized like that racism was more than like angry words. One time listening to a Hannibal Buress special when he was talking about trying to get a cab and he walked up to open the cab's door and the guy drove off. And I was like, why would he drive off? That doesn't make any sense. I was like, oh, he's black and he's driving off because he don't want a black customer.
Yeah,
like,
well, you don't.
I
you
didn't
don't
even think about that kind
understand-
of racism.
You don't understand how much racism really exists, and I'm sure every black person has constant stories of like
Yeah,
racist
yeah.
shit happening to them.
We got to take that out.
Yeah, dude, that fucking smoke detector is.
I think it's the one directly above us. How do we do that?
I don't know, man. Stop fucking bringing carbon monoxide in here.
No. It's a low battery.
Actually, put more.
It's a low battery
Let's
one
fill
for sure.
this room with
can
carbon
we,
monoxide.
Can we pause this?
Yeah.
We should.
All right.
We should carbon monoxide ourselves to death on the next podcast.
No, because it's a boring slow death.
Yeah, but we could podcast the whole time.
I don't think
That's not a smoke detector.
No? All right, where is it?
God damn it! It's everywhere.
I swear to God, it's coming out of this thing. What if we just pulled it out of the wall? You think Gary would mind?
How long have we been recording?
It's not bad.
Do you want to cut it? Do you want to go a little longer and then do 2 podcasts instead of doing the guitar thing?
No, I want to just do a long one, do like an hour and a half one.
Okay.
I want to cut some of the stuff out. Like we can cut that whole
The Britney part and then the Bitcoin part. That's it.
Britney part,
right?
Bitcoin part.
Did you timestamp those, Charlie?
We should probably cut the whole drawing thing.
We can trim it. Well, you were telling a good story.
But you didn't react at all, so it looks terrible. It's like bombing. You didn't laugh at any of the funny parts.
Yeah, I couldn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all want to just do an outro real quick? Like I'm still recording.
No. We're gonna keep going. We got fucking another hour.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Where's the fucking?
I can't find it. We're good.
All right, so we found the smoke detector.
We're so fucking stupid.
We literally were touching. You touched the lamp. You're like, is this a smoke detector?
It was like the fucking Pokemon.
Dude,
Dude,
it
like,
was-
is this a smoke detector?
I went downstairs and I'm like, I got it. And then it beeped up here, and then we came up here. We're like, where the fuck is the smoke detector? It's just sitting there.
It wasn't even on the wall. It
It's
was
not on the wall. It's just sitting on top of the mini fridge.
Gary's renovating the studio, and so he's taking some of the fixtures off of the walls and stuff. And so there's just a low battery going off on top of the mini fridge up here.
Yeah, you should probably tell Gary to get some batteries while he's out.
Fucking Gary.
We're doing some studio renovations. We're not using a green screen
Fuck you.
anymore after this,
Yeah.
so that's cool.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't. We'll probably figure out something as far as like the picture-in-picture to blow up stuff
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We can still do that with. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
without a green. Yeah, like it'll just cover our faces. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm like I got a real cool thing I want to wear that doesn't work with the green screen.
Oh yeah, it's from our NFT. It's the robe you're wearing in the Giggleboys Gaper.
Yeah,
It's a Versace robe.
yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah.
Because I'm disappearing in that as well.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
yeah. We
pretty
tried to record it with that, and we're like, yeah. Gary's like, it's hilarious. You can't see half your body, and we're like, yeah, but no.
Dude, I saw another story like recently, and I've seen like 6 of these headlines, but every time it always blows my mind. And then this time I really stopped to think about it.
Also, thanks for spoiling what it is.
Okay.
I intentionally was vague. It's the coolest thing ever.
There's a news headline that I read a lady got in trouble for taking a job as a sign language interpreter and then just making it all up.
Do you remember when the Obama guy did that?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, how do these people keep doing it? Because do this right now with me. Try, do fake sign language. Do your best fake sign language. I'll talk. You try and do fake sign language. Hi, welcome to the Giggleboys. Thank you for tuning in today. We really appreciate you subscribing to our content. Like, that doesn't look believable at all. It looks like you're building it's hard.
That looked believable.
No way. Charlie, what do you think? Was that believable?
Not at all.
Not even a little bit. Like, there's no way it looks like...
Wait, pull up the Obama video, Charlie.
Like, how are these people fucking doing this? Because some of them are, like, really good. But then, on the other side of that, I've seen the people that are at, like, concerts. I film them every time. The sign language people at concerts are the best part of concerts. It doesn't matter. I've seen them do it for dubstep. At Grizz at ACL, there was a fucking ACL interpreter. How do you fucking like?
Or why go to a music festival if you're deaf?
For the vibrations.
I get that.
Yeah, there was a video. Yeah, all right, let's watch the fake sign language guy because there's. Oh yeah, look at him in the bottom. He's by our heads.
No, that wasn't him.
Oh, what was that?
That was an edit or something. I don't know. Maybe that is him.
I don't think this is the real video.
Yeah, that's not the real one.
That's very funny though. We just got trolled by somebody. Good job, whoever you are. You're welcome for promoting your fucking dumbass content. Trolly piece of shit. But yeah, I just I
You're just jealous because it has more views than us.
whatever. I love sign language people at concerts. Have you ever seen one?
No.
There will be that. We're gonna go to ACL this year.
Yeah, I saw. I remember. I used to go to plays because my dad worked at a performance arts center, and I hate plays. I hate.
They're awful.
They're the worst. Musical, like people say, like, "Oh, I hate country music," or
Yes.
Most people hate country music. I hate show
Not here.
tunes.
Oh, I fucking can't stand them.
Show tunes are the worst
Dude,
genre.
My thing when Family Guy first came out and they would just randomly have a fucking big long musical piece
Charlie,
in
you
the
didn't
middle
give
of it.
up, did you?
I
No, I got it.
fucking hated it. Like I hate musical numbers.
Yeah.
They ruin everything.
Although South Park and Family Guy can pull it off. Oh, Family Guy sometimes. South Park pulls it off.
Yeah, shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Yeah.
Well. All right.
This is it. He's just doing, like, he has no idea what he's doing.
Oh, dude, I like his facial expressions though. See, this is way more believable than the shit you were doing though.
Oh, I never practiced. This guy's probably, you know.
Oh,
he's
dude,
a
do you think he's just sitting there in the
professional
mirror,
songwriter.
just like making
Yeah,
up fucking
for
shit?
sure, dude.
It's
For
just
sure, he got a good fucking check for that too.
yeah, that's amazing. What do you think?
Look at all these people.
What do you think the deaf people were doing at that moment? What? What? That's not. I don't understand.
The deaf people were all going, yeah.
I have always said that the best way to like impersonate a deaf person is to sing along to a song that you don't really know the words to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a terrible person.
I think you're just an observer.
Yeah.
You're not saying fuck deaf people.
No,
but
I
if
did
you
it-
were, no one would hear.
I did the other night though at the show you came to where you got to watch me just eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Dude,
If it's any consolation, the people I was with said you didn't bomb. You did okay.
well, so that was the thing that was interesting is like some of the jokes were hitting and the punchlines were hitting on stuff, but I just didn't build any momentum. And for me, that was like a probably 4 out of 10, I would say.
Oh, and the host like fucked you over.
Well, yeah, you said he was doing crowd work in the middle of my intro.
Yeah, he was like, coming up now is he's the host of Giggleboys, and I'm there, and my friends are there, so we all clap, and they're like, he's like, oh, you know Giggleboys? Like he was surprised, which also was a bad look.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what? I didn't know people listen to this bullshit.
Yeah. To be fair, it's the co-host.
but he was like,
To be fair.
To be fair, he was like, yeah, he was like, oh, cool, this is gonna be a great show then. And then he's like, oh, so where you from? Like, and I'm like, what? Is he doing crowd work in the middle of my friend's fucking intro?
Well, is hitting on someone really crowd work?
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
If it's funny.
It wasn't funny.
Okay.
It was uncomfortable.
Okay.
Like, he was like, what you doing later? Like, and everyone's just like, what the fuck?
Oh, good.
And I'm
I
like,
did
what
feel
the
a weird
fuck?
energy when I came out there, but then I
Yes.
made a mean joke to start off with, and like people laughed, and then they're like, oh, that's pretty mean.
He called several of the audience members fat.
Oh, good.
They were sitting up front, those black girls up front.
Yeah.
He pretty much called them fat.
When I did my...
He said they have like bodies like Teddy Grahams.
Oh, that's rude.
But he was trying to make it sound funny, but it wasn't. It was really awkward.
Oh, no.
So he set you up for failure.
Oh. Well, that's okay. But the funniest part, I have a picture of it. I turned my whoop strap on because
Oh, yeah.
when I was sitting in the green room behind there were a bunch of comedians and they were talking beforehand, and I was just like anxious about the show. So I'm standing by the door and I realize like I'm sweating and my heart rate's up. So I put on just to track it, like I just did an other activity, and then you can watch. So it's me anxious as fuck before I get on stage. I get on stage and my heart rate drops down to like resting heart rate level. And then I start performing, and then you can see when a joke goes well, my heart rate goes down, and then when it bombs, my heart rate goes up. And then as at the end of the set, when it's just really not going well, it's just like da 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 da, like way high up.
Yeah, you spent 7 to 8 minutes at 80% of your heart rate or something.
Dude, so I recorded for the 5 minutes before I performed and the 15 I was on stage. In that 20 minutes, I burned 156 calories. That is insane.
Did you reward yourself with half a Snickers?
No, that's not even a reward. That's like a little treat. A reward is like a large milkshake from Pete Terry's.
Some comic had a joke about like fun size, more it should be called frustrating size or something. They made it sound really funny.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure.
was a great joke.
Yeah, that is a great premise. I
Yeah.
hate that it's fun size. There's nothing fun about that. And also the share size, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
I'm not sharing.
I'm a gluttonous
Yeah.
man.
They should.
If I'm buying
the
this.
best one though is like the ones that do it right. King size. Baby Ruth, king size? Yeah, bitch, I am a king. I want a long, big old candy bar to shove in my
You're
face.
saying the right things. You lured me right in. You got me buttered up.
I sometimes I forget like how did I get fat? Because I wasn't always obese. Like as a little kid for a while, I played sports. I played baseball
Did you
and
ever have
soccer.
abs?
No, absolutely not. I was a little kid. Oh, I don't know. I didn't take a lot of pictures with my shirt off. I swam with my shirt on for a long time, but as a little kid, I was skinny. But then I got fat, and I was trying to think about it. And every day when my dad would pick me up from school, when he like started being able to do that when I was in like second or third grade, we would stop at a convenience store and I would get a large Mountain Dew and a king size Baby Ruth. And I had that 5 days a week, just as a, like afternoon snack. And my dad would be getting like a giant Big Red and a king size Heath bar, and he'd be like, "This is the life, son." And I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, it's awesome."
My parents didn't let me have candy or soda, so I
Fuck
think that's
you.
what contributed to my sugar addiction.
Yeah, but at least you can see your feet when you look down.
Oh, I can see everything.
Not good for you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I got a top view of some titties.
Just you're married though. You don't need to look good.
Nah, that she
But you
likes
should
that
start,
I'm big.
You should start exercising to prepare for the divorce.
I have been. Oh no, she's not gonna divorce
Just
me.
kidding.
It's mean.
No, you're
But I do
You're
exercise.
gonna divorce her.
No.
You're a great guy.
What? That's shitty. I just hate that I have. If she does divorce me, it's because every time that we make love, she has to look into Gary's
Does
crusty
he
eye.
comment on it?
We
every
call
time?
him Dead Black Drunk Gary because that's what he looks like. He looks like a dead black drunk version of Gary.
Yes.
My
He looks
Gary.
like that.
But you know, like to be
He
honest,
looks like the Billy the Kid picture.
if you look at like the picture I posted on the Instagram and it's on like our Giggleboys page, like it's a really great portrait. Like that guy El Sando crushed it.
Yeah.
Like he did amazing. And like for as little preparation, like the artist that was supposed to do it called and canceled like 15 minutes before our appointment.
Yeah, give him a plug.
Yeah, his name's El Sando, and I tagged
At
him
Electric.
at Electric Rodeo Tattoo. Yeah, he fucking amazing portrait, awesome price, super cool guy to work with. This is a super sensitive spot to get tattooed, and like it's uncomfortable now healing, but like he didn't make it painful at all. I was expecting it to be a lot worse.
I want to get a tattoo of a mantis shrimp.
Yeah, that's the coolest animal ever.
Yeah. They have 16 cones as a 16
and we have, like,
types
what?
of cones. We have 3.
Yeah,
Red, yellow, and
blue.
blue.
Yeah. Oh man, so you can't even describe the colors that their cones are.
Yeah. I mean, they can probably see ultraviolet and infrared.
Definitely, they can.
And they can imagine that, dude. Imagine all the fucking Wi-Fi signals from our phones just all the time going around.
That's
us.
why they got to be underwater, or they just go crazy. They probably see all the sound waves and sounds amplified underwater. They probably see
dude,
sound
you
waves.
can buy them. They're like $150.
We should get a Giggleboys mana shrimp.
I'm down.
Can we? Oh, can we get a giggle shrimp?
As long as you don't call him that.
Damn it, a mantis boy.
No, he's a man. You can't change his name. He has to be treated with respect.
I respect.
Oh no, it's a peacock.
Do you
mantis
respect
that's
Pablo?
born. Yes, he's not a giggle low.
Yeah,
Giggle.
you know,
Giggleboys.
Giggleboys.
Do it.
God, boba's so gross. I don't know how you guys drink it. They're fucking loogies floating in the bottom of your
Hey,
drink.
can you not talk about my food until I'm done?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever. All
I
right.
can't be chewing this.
No, absolutely not. Support for Giggleboys is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels.
They obsess over their technology developments to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide.
We have an exclusive offer for our listeners, 20% off plus free shipping with the code GIGGLE at manscaped.com.
Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code GIGGLE at manscaped.com. It's probably all caps. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code GIGGLE. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the right job with Manscaped.
Yeah. So we can get a mana shrimp for the podcast?
Not for the podcast. I just want one for me. But
Why-
you can hang out.
No, I want him to come and like hang out on the desk with us.
Dude, we can put other fish in there and watch them fight him.
Is that ethical? Like feeder fish? Do they have those?
I would never do that.
No, but like, can we? Do
Dude,
they?
fish don't
they
have
sell, like-
feelings. No, I'm talking about like piranhas. Let's put him in there with a piranha.
What?
Dude,
What if he loses? I don't want him to lose.
He won't lose.
Oh, he has shotgun
the strongest
claws.
punch in the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
That heats up to the surface of the sun.
I don't
with
think it's
the
that
energy.
hot.
Garrett,
Charlie, no one
Charlie.
ever disrespect Charlie like that.
I'm sorry.
Jesus. Calling Charlie a Gary. I should have gotten Charlie on my arm.
Yeah.
Would have been useful.
Yeah, you still can.
Nah.
You just used to get Hibbler.
Dude,
on
I
your
can't
back.
have too many fucking. I have so many faces. Face.
Yeah, you'd be terrible to
Face.
do acid with.
Face. Yeah, are you kidding? Oh, I'm great to do acid with.
You'd just be like, ah!
Dude.
Faces are fucking weird.
Yo, check this out. There's a mantis shrimp fighting an octopus.
Yes,
Oh.
show me.
Ocean Fight Night.
Yes!
Yeah, I've watched all
This
these.
is the content I live for. Well, I haven't.
Oh, dude, he's like,
Whoa, bro! He's so majestic. We can have that? No! He's gonna. Oh shit! Punch it, bitch! What?
dude, imagine what he.
He just. Did he just do laser attack? Oh, he just flips.
It's so no. He threw a punch.
No,
But he's got to be quick, dude.
No,
Because
he
that
did this-
octopus got long legs. That thing's way bigger than him.
Yeah,
He's stronger.
the
and
reach.
Octopus are fucking smart.
I don't like that cut that they keep doing there. That didn't even kill him though. He should have one punch KO, right? Isn't he one punch man?
Dude, give him a chance. Wait, are they just replaying the same thing?
Yeah.
over and
Yeah.
over?
Oh no, it says it's another punch.
Okay, dude. There's this one YouTube channel. Don't pull it up, but I don't know what it's called. But they have this guy just has a mantis shrimp.
How does it not
and just
kill him?
Puts shit in the tank with him. He had a mantis fight a pistol shrimp, which
Mhm.
is the one that makes a snap that's like 10 times the surface of the sun, and it makes like a little heat bubble that just like stuns and kills him instantly.
Can we Google and see if it really gets to the surface of the sun? Because to me, if you're punching something that gets to the heat of the surface of the sun, that's a one-hit KO on a big octopus, right? You punch him in his big fucking head, he's
Well,
gonna be
it-
dead.
it may have
But
been.
homie
We'll
was
see.
just like fucking doing like gymnastics off of him. I would like to know.
But yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo of that. I
All
don't know
right.
where though.
You should do a giant chest piece.
No.
It's like a huge, like with his claws out here, and then his underbelly thing that's all pretty, like going down to like right above your junk.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would.
I'm not gonna.
Wow, yeah, you're right.
Really?
About. Oh yeah, me. I'm right, of course.
Wait, is that the temperature of the sun?
Yeah, the surface of the sun is 10,000 degrees.
Okay, so it's not quite the surface, but
Don't even try.
it's 15% lower. You were 15% over.
Oh, it says no one has ever measured the temperature of a mantis shrimp.
Yeah, so
right.
this is just a guess based
According
on some
to
fucking
Paytech,
nerd.
what is he? He makes watches.
What?
According to Paytech.
Patek Philippe?
Yeah.
He makes watches that are worth more than everything.
Yeah, but he doesn't know about anything else because he's devoted his life to expensive watches, which aren't important.
That's not who they're quoting.
Listen, let me build my straw man in peace.
Okay. Well, I will mantis shrimp punch it at the surface of the sun and it will burn.
We should go to an exotic pet store after this.
Dude,
There's a lot of 'em in
Brittany is
Texas,
obsessed with
right?
sloths, and Sophia the sloth is at the exotic pet store over off Burnett.
How much?
You can't buy her.
Why not?
She just lives there.
Oh.
But
You can buy a sloth somehow.
dude,
There's a guy selling monkeys. I have his number. 10 grand for a capuchin.
can you teach him to take $1 and do a little dance like a gentleman?
Probably.
I love those monkeys that do the
They're
little
genius.
dances.
I keep forgetting, dude. Let's go there together. He's invited me to his like farm or whatever.
Oh, I want to see it so bad. I love little monkeys.
I'm gonna call him after this.
Yeah, let's do that. So, but do you know what is also over in that same shopping center? Well, you went to the barbecue place I suggested and didn't care for it, but
Which one?
Slab Barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Best pulled pork sandwiches though. The Notorious PIG is incredible.
I don't like pulled pork.
And jalapeno cheddar bun, mwah. And
But anyways,
their pork ribs, strawberry habanero glaze.
listen, stop talking about food.
It just sounds so good. Is today's Tuesday? They do half price ribs on Tuesday.
I'd rather just
Not be fat? Yeah, I get it.
no, I was gonna say get a mantis shrimp, but
Oh yeah, dude, mantis shrimp. We should get one.
Yeah, we can do that after.
Yeah.
Right before on our way to get the mantis shrimp, we can call the monkey guy.
Yeah. And then would the monkey fight the mantis shrimp?
I'm not gonna get a monkey.
No.
They're $10,000, and my dog would kill it.
No, he wouldn't. They would be friends.
Pablo would kill anything.
No, the monkey
that
would ride on
small.
Pablo's back.
I could train him to do that, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you
It's a
could.
very risky investment. He would destroy the monkey. Would destroy everything.
No, you get him a cool little tree room. Teach him to play the drums. Imagine having a monkey to play the drums while you play guitar.
Oh fuck.
You could have a monkey friend going, and you'd be like, da, 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 I love my monkey friend.
Yeah, I know how bands work.
Yeah. That'd be better than the Beatles. The Beatles are dog shit. They don't make good music.
Better than the Monkees.
Yeah, that's fair.
They were like a fake band.
The
You know
Monkeys?
that? Or was that the Eagles?
No, the Eagles are an amazing band.
One of them's fake though. They were like put together by like
It's probably the
a
Monkeys.
TV show.
I don't know. That sounds right.
Which one of them had a TV show?
I think the Monkeys. But
Okay.
the Beatles also had a TV show. They had an animated show.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I also like, I appreciate Freddie Mercury as a human being, but I just don't like Queen for music.
Yeah, your music taste sucks.
No, I've got great music taste.
Who's good?
Young Gravy.
Case dismissed.
BB No Money.
I mean, I rest my case.
I like Frank Sinatra's good. I haven't listened to him in a while. I rarely
The hell
listen
are
to
you
Frank
talking
Sinatra. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what music. Third Eye Blind. That's a great band. They're incredible. They got a song popular. It's about doing meth. That's pretty incredible.
Leave in the comments how much Mike's music taste sucks.
The Beatles are trash. Third Eye Blind is amazing. I love Rise Against.
You know who else? Mikey Milios hates the Beatles.
Yeah, he's got great taste in music, probably.
Other than that, I haven't met anyone else.
Brittany hates the Beatles. It's something we bonded over. How dog shit the
Figures.
Beatles are.
Figures.
Rush. Rush is a great band.
Yeah.
Neil Peart stands alone. Yeah, that's pretty close. Your music more than me. I'm also bad at movies, though. I will say that, like, I think my taste in movies is great, but every time I see a popular movie, like old ones especially, I hate them. Like Shawshank Redemption, dog shit.
One of the greatest movies of all
It's
time.
so boring. It's so fucking boring. It's obviously a prison movie where he's going to escape. Like, nothing about it is surprising or revealing. The characters aren't interesting
He
or
got
intriguing.
raped. That was surprising.
I guess it's prison. That's what they do there. That's like their favorite thing. Like top 10 prison activities. If we were playing Family Feud and it was not Family Feud, and you could say what really happens on the answers, the number one for what happens in prison would be rape.
No.
Yeah.
We had Johnny Mitchell on the podcast.
And
They
you
turned-
think he's gonna be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm raping all the time?
No.
No way. Everyone I've met that's gone to prison never talks about the rape because they got raped.
He said he was actually scared of prison because he was so good at rape.
No,
He-
he's
no, he didn't
like,
say that.
I don't want them to know I'm already pro. Like,
You like that meme where like standing in the corner, if only they knew I could rape all of them.
it's like a rape shark. It's like a pool shark that got those people, but with rape in prison.
What if you had a sign that said like
No, guys,
trespassers,
I've never even done this before. How's he doing
trespassers
all-
will be raped?
Survivors will be raped again. This is not gonna go over well.
Yeah.
Rape's not funny.
I forgot what I was talking
but
about.
jokes
though.
about it is sometimes.
Where was I going with that?
No one knows.
I had an angle.
I think we're just talking about popular movies that suck.
Oh yeah, the rape was surprising. All
right.
I've talked to a lot of people that have gone to prison. They say rape's not that prevalent, but everyone who's in there like for life will turn gay. I don't know about everyone, but that's a big thing. They'll just be like, "All right, well, I gotta fuck something," which I get.
You wouldn't just
But,
jerk
but
off forever?
actual rape is not as big of a deal as people make it to be.
I guess. I feel like maybe it's just cut back a little bit, but I feel like there's still pretty lot of rape in prison.
Oh yeah, more men get raped in prison than women get raped outside.
And also, it's kind of like psychologically raping.
Sorry to blow
make-
that statistic, feminists.
I'm
but
just saying-
men get raped more.
Well, it makes sense. We're number one at everything. So dumb.
Yeah, tranny sports.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to say that word.
No, it's not a nice word.
Trans person sports.
Yeah,
Trans people
in
that used to be
sports.
men are dominating women at sports
Yeah, this is
because they're better.
I like. There are like the group of. I don't have any solutions to that. Like all of the solutions that I've heard are just things that make me laugh. But I really don't know what to do because like I feel like if you were a man and then you're a woman and you have like a testosterone advantage and you've built all that muscle mass and like all the statistics show they're just like I've seen in biking is the one that I always see get brought up.
No. You're a bigot if you bring up statistics.
No, no, I'm not. I'm a scientist.
I'm
scientist.
not.
I'm a
That's
comedian.
no. That's not my opinion.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
just saying in today's culture, if you bring up statistics, you're a fucking asshole.
I don't care. I don't want to talk about culture. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how we figure out like the solution to that because, like, the men that become women and then compete in women's cycling that were already competing in men's cycling are just fucking annihilating, like in their sport.
Pretty simple
And they're
solution.
going from-
Don't let that happen, or have like a third like trans
But,
only.
Yeah. So is the trans? Are there enough trans athletes for there to be like? Do we, as a measure of like solidarity, like
Yeah, give it like 10 years
what's the
for
word I'm looking
sure.
for?
So many
Subsidize.
kids
Do
are
we
going
subsidize-
trans. So many kids are going trans now because like the cool thing to do.
Arkansas just banned child trans, like surgeries and
Wow.
hormones and stuff.
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Hey, they're doing something right. That's good.
I see it like, and I like to me, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I feel like it's probably not a good idea to have a trans surgery as a child because like we're children. Like, I wouldn't get a tattoo before I was 18 because that's a very permanent decision.
Yeah.
But like the other thing I've read too is that people that are trans that go through a transition surgery return
can you
to
put
a regular rate of suicide. Like while people that are trans generally have a higher rate of suicide, once they've gone through transition surgery, the rate returns to like the national average. So they stop killing themselves as much when they get a surgery and they feel better about themselves. So like
Interesting. I've also heard that if they turn trans at a younger age, they want to get a surgery to turn back and they regret their decision.
well, yeah. So like I feel
I don't think what you just said is true.
the suicide thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Charlie, can you?
Can we Google that? Because like
Yep.
it to me like I think that like
I want to drink this boba, but I can't chew on camera.
yeah, dude, it's so gross.
Just
Those
at the
things are
top.
yeah. Drink the tea part of it, fucking weirdo.
There's already a bunch in the chamber.
You look like a girl that just took a surprise load. Like
I was trying to
I didn't
impersonate.
mean for these to be in my mouth.
I was trying to impersonate a deaf person.
It was pretty good. Closed captioning brought to you by. This is for deaf people, so they can read it.
Oh, we still gotta fucking plug ads in here.
Yeah,
This is too much work, dude. I don't want to quit.
It's fun. Usually,
Yeah, I'm having fun.
it's fun.
I don't want to stop recording yet.
All right, well then say something interesting.
Oh fuck. Well, when you put it like that,
I know.
then I have nothing.
I know, dude. It's so frustrating.
Don't say something interesting.
Don't say anything interesting.
Okay.
Fuck.
I can't
Now
win.
you follow instructions. Piece of shit, dude. There's a
I
movie.
was honestly what was going through my head was, did you know the mantis shrimp packs?
God damn it.
Mike, I believe you were wrong.
I was
Ah.
wrong. Wait, can we
Every fucking time, Mike. I don't let people even argue with me anymore. I'm always right.
So 10 years after having surgery, the suicide mortality
wow.
rose 20-fold above.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait,
They kill themselves more after they get the surgery.
that's not good either.
Yeah, so they should
just-
stop sexual reassignment surgery under 18.
What?
Would you get a fake tits on a
No.
8-year-old?
I think I'm
the same thing.
I'm on board with the under 18 thing. Like I don't think under 18 anybody should be doing life changing like permanent surgeries that are like that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Unless
'cause
it's,
I was
like,
looking forward to
life-saving.
arguing.
If it's life saving, sure.
I'm gonna kill myself if you don't give me the surgery.
Yeah, I get that.
No,
But
let
then
them
you need
kill
to be
themselves.
5150, and then you need to go to a psychiatric hospital and figure out why you're suicidal.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude.
Anyone who threatens suicide should just kill themselves. 'Cause
No.
they're just gonna cause problems
No,
for
no, no.
everyone forever.
So this is the other side of that argument I get into because there's like one side of me that like from like a
By threaten, I mean do this or I'll kill myself. Not just like I'm sad, I want to kill myself.
so when I think about like what's best for the whole of the population, like part of me is like we should be empathetic and we should see how people feel and we should try and make everybody like raise the level of everybody because we have all this modern technology. We should redistribute wealth so that everybody can experience like a good standard of living. But then on the other side of
Communists.
things, I also think like it's pretty bizarre that there are so many people that are only just trying to scheme an advantage. And like if they're given anything, if you give them an inch, they take a mile. And like there's a lot of people that are like I run into them all the time. They're just very stupid and just like when I think about it, my vote is equal to their vote, and they're people that are just espousing terrible and stupid ideas and preaching hate and bigotry. Like those people, if they're suicidal, like my like instinct is to be like, well, anyone that's feeling sad should like be helped, and we should help their mental health. But if it's a piece of shit that's being suicidal, I don't want to care if they kill themselves. But I don't know. Do you care?
I don't want to touch that.
Okay, I'm just saying that's a
But that
moral
kind of goes
conundrum.
back to our conversation about how like you shouldn't have the right to certain opinions if you're stupid, kind of thing. Like, how do you enforce that? How's that?
Well,
I know I just paraphrased the shit out of it.
Well, there's the other thing that like I was thinking about the other day is there's all of these laws coming out right now that like people are arguing about whether or not you should have an ID when you go to vote. And I have like
I
in my head I'm
assumed
like
that you had to.
you should have an ID to vote, but like there's all these like voter ID laws where it's like as long as you're registered and you show up, like you should get to vote. And the reason for that is that historically laws like that have been basically like Jim Crow laws that stop minorities and like underrepresented groups from voting by making it more difficult. But I think what like we need to fix is the problem that it's more difficult for those people to get IDs. Then we need to fix it like they need an ID to vote. Like, yeah, you should have an ID to vote so they know who's voting, but like it shouldn't be harder for them to get IDs.
I don't think anyone's having a problem getting IDs.
If then what's the systemic issue? Why is it racist to require IDs to vote?
I don't know.
Like, because
Because they don't want illegal aliens voting, which I think that you should. Okay, I agree with that.
okay,
I don't think there's anything wrong with require. I feel like you shouldn't have to register to vote. Just show up with an ID.
yeah, prove you're over 18, and those new like real IDs that where you have to have your social and birth certificate to prove it's you.
Ooh, they're gonna start enforcing that
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, I've got one.
Really?
Yeah, well, I have
You got a real
I have
ID and you're vaccinated? You're fucked.
I'm only half vax right now. I'm half calf.
What does that mean?
I've gotten the first dose, but I haven't gotten the second one.
Any side effects?
No, none at all. I went
Kidney?
to no, like we were like both like a little tired the next day and like local soreness from where like the shot went in. It was not ribbed for my tracking. I didn't feel, dude. I was sitting there. We went into CVS. We went up to Hutto because like on the CVS like appointment finder, if you want to get a vaccine, just stay up till 3 a.m. and refresh for like locations. And there's like tons of appointments, and you just pick when you want to go and go get a fucking vaccine. And they're completely free. I have no health.
I'm gonna
insurance.
treat the vaccine the same way I treated COVID. At first, I was like, "Oh, this is all real. I'm gonna sit back and do my part, stay home until I can assess
Mhm.
um,
Mm.
statistically what's if this is good or bad."
So you're anti-vax? Is that what's happening?
No.
Okay.
This specific one, this is unlike any other vaccine.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna wait and see how it plays out before I get it.
So far, so good. I mean,
You die
yeah,
tomorrow.
no, but so the other thing is
Can't
that
carry this show myself.
I got Pfizer. So we both got Pfizer, and what I've heard from everybody is one that it affects
you get a
women
boner?
more. No,
They make Viagra.
yeah, I know, but and two, the second dose is the one that like really fucks you up, and you'll have like 5-6 hours of like chills.
When are
and
you getting
fevers.
that?
In like 2-3 weeks.
All right. Well,
So we'll update on how that goes. Vaccine tracker.
vaccine track marks.
I don't. Yeah, dude. So we went into CVS to get it, and we pull in. Fun fact though, Hutto, their high school mascot is the hippo. They're the only hippo mascot in the U.S. But the Hutto Hippos, their high school got so big they had to split into 2 high schools. And the other one was like, well, we're the Hippos too. Hutto is always Hippos. So now both high schools are the Hutto Hippos, but they're 2 different Hutto Hippos. And there are hippo statues all over the town.
Sounds.
So we went to a CVS that had a hippo statue out front, and then we walked back into the area, and then they give you the shot, and then they're like, all right, you have 15 minutes to make sure that you don't have any like adverse reactions. And like I told you, I knew I was going to freak out and be
You
stoned
turned
for
into a
that.
hippo?
And I was like freaked out and stoned for that. But then I just quelled it by walking around and looking at hilarious things in Walgreens. Like they have
Hippo themed?
no, just what they sell at Walgreens in general. Like they have those things they call a beauty stone, but it's like made by Dr. Scholl's, and it's supposed to be a stone you rub on your foot. But I just think like of hitting someone with it to make them prettier. Like, why isn't it working? So, stuff like that. And then of course saying that out loud to Brittany and her being like, "Shut up, we're in public."
Yeah, that's the best part.
It's so much fun. Or just looking at like the 400 different kinds of laxatives that they have disguised as diet stuff, where it's like lose 24 pounds in 3 days, and then you read it, it's like, oh, you'll shit water. Like,
Yeah, I went to a strip club the other night,
Mhm.
and one of the people I was with just handed me like a stack of ones to like give out to the strippers.
mm-hmm,
So I start folding them into paper airplanes,
mm-hmm,
and they're getting progressively better.
uh-huh,
And then it got to a point where someone was like, "Hey, stop."
yeah, it's very rude.
And I was like, "No, this is hilarious.
This
How's
is so
that
much
rude?
fun."
How is that rude? Remember when me and Chris and you were at the strip club in LA, and
It's-
Chris was like folding
Yes.
it up and then holding it and making them pick it up with their ass cheeks, and he was like he was like making them work for it, and they were all loving it. They were having a great time.
I've made this comment before.
And you should be allowed to be rude to strippers.
I have
The
never.
whole point is to disrespect them. But I respect strippers. I respect them as a profession, just not individually.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Anyways, that strip club experience, I've told several people it was the worst one because it's me and my friend Rudy, who we're both shorter and fat. And then there's you and Chris, who are like 6'3" and 6'4" Adonises.
He's
And
6'7".
He's 6'7"?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He's so tall. But so
Yeah.
the two of you are all tall and ripped, and I'm just like 6'1" and fat, normally like tall. And I'm just like, hey, friends, how are you guys doing? And the strippers did not even know we were there. And I was like, all right, like, I don't really care for strip clubs anyways. And then you and Chris are both like making them earn the, and then he's like taking it, making it pick up with their ass cheeks, and he's not giving it. He's like, no, you got to get it. And they loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just sitting there like, well, all right, I guess.
Yeah, you were like, you guys are both better looking than me. I'm leaving.
Yeah. I was like, this isn't fun. Like, I'm going to go do comedy or drink.
Yeah.
Both fun things. Oh, pre-pandemic.
Well, at least the pandemic's gonna end soon.
Yeah, it should be over soon. I went to an
Now that
open mic
Ghislaine's out of the
yesterday.
way.
Yeah, now that Ghislaine's out of the way. That's all it was really waiting for. It wasn't Biden to get in office.
No, they were just trying to cover up all the pedophile stuff.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. Everything lines up, dude. Everything. It's just. If you really research everything, look up the Podesta emails. Look up what Pizzagate was really about, not what the media says it's about. And
Dude, I would
James
love some
Alefantis.
pizza. Have you been to Via 313?
No.
It's Detroit style pizza. They just released that they're going to be making a crab rangoon pizza.
That sounds pretty good.
I know that I keep distracting from the topic every time we bring up pedophile rings, but I'm not being paid to do it, really. It's just, I like talking about pizza.
I guess I like talking about pedophiles.
Yeah, that's a thing you chose.
It's interesting, man.
Or did you choose?
What?
Did you choose to be interested in pedophiles? Or
If I see...
were you born that way?
Well, technically, I was a pedophile first.
No.
I was attracted to underage children when I was an underage child.
Yeah, I think we all like tried to find porn of people our age when we were under 18.
Yeah, I definitely.
Like, I for sure
definitely
searched, like,
child
60-year-old
porn
girl.
on LimeWire.
You just typed in child porn? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's insane. Like, let's give it a whirl.
I was like 13.
And so you were just like, any child porn will do?
Yeah, I wanted to see if it was out there
Oh.
because like I heard
And?
like it's not. It's
This
very.
is going to get removed from YouTube for sure.
I didn't look that hard, but I never found any.
Yeah, well, good.
But apparently, it's a huge problem. What if
Yeah.
it doesn't even exist?
I'm sure it does.
I feel like everything I know is just not true.
I feel that way too sometimes because I say facts and then we look them up.
No,
and then-
everything you know is not true.
No, it's like really scary. I think I might have dementia or something.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think you're retarded.
I'm very smart. I think. What if everything has just been a lie? What is the opposite of solipsism? What is that?
You're in
No
my
one
world.
invented anything? Wait,
Nihilism? I don't know, man.
I don't know. God damn it. There's a documentary on Amazon Prime right now called Boys State that is about like the American Legion creates this mini government in all the states, and then schools send kids to go and recreate a mini local government. So when I was in like my junior year, I got sent down to Austin with a group of kids. All the other ones were like nerdy kids that were smart and had good grades and like not in trouble all the time. And I had been like arrested at school and all of that. So they sent me down there.
Oh, this is like a real thing.
Yeah, and I ran for governor of Boys State, and I was doing amazing. And at the first debate, I got up there, and then someone started talking shit about my policies, and I fucking wrecked them on stage. So it goes great. I win the first vote. Then it goes to the final vote, and I go against this guy who's playing a banjo. He's this big fat guy from some like little town, and he goes up there and he sings and plays a banjo, and he wins by like 140 votes. And
Yeah.
and it was like at that moment I knew like Donald Trump getting elected surprised me 0% because of Banjo Guy.
I
was
never
like,
had
yeah.
the banjo experience, but I didn't realize that's how people operate. That's why you got all these like back to like the Cardi B talking to Joe Biden. Shit. Like it doesn't matter if they're educated or if they're intelligent or if they know what they're talking about. They have the attention, and
Yeah.
I think the solution is to just stop getting stupid people famous.
I see. I think that it's just the nature of there are more dumb people than there are anything else. So for something to be vastly popular, it has to be appealing to dumb people. It doesn't mean that it can't be also appealing to smart people. But look at something like Rick and Morty.
That's
TV
why we're
show.
going to be successful.
Rick and Morty is really smart and has a lot of very smart jokes, but it also has a lot of very crude and stupid jokes. So like they're the people that like when the Szechuan sauce came out, went and were rioting at McDonald's over a fucking sauce because there's a lot of dumb people that like that show, which is why it reached mass popularity.
Yeah,
but
it's got like
smart
the
enough.
market cornered.
Yeah, it's great. It hits every pretty much every target demographic. So
The
like,
only people who don't like it are people that just don't like cartoons.
yeah, and even some of them turn out to like it when they actually go to try and watch it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that like
And they're
when
back.
you say like
they
making
just
stupid people famous, like I think it's always going to be the way it is.
It is if you think like that.
Well, like who's going to be famous that's a smart person? Like we have like smart famous people now. We have more smart talking heads than we
I don't know.
have.
If you see a Lil Pump video,
Yeah,
don't send it to anyone.
I don't like Lil Pump.
Yeah,
I
but
have
people
good taste in
do.
music.
So if you just can convince a nation of people, which is gonna, you're right. It's very it's close to impossible.
Yeah.
The same. You should treat stupid celebrities like mass shooters. Don't say their name. Don't spread them.
But they make money and shit, and they're like influencing stuff, and like they have to do that. Like they have to report on what's popular. Like no one's gonna watch. Like no, there's not gonna be any solidarity among like all of the reporting. There's no way that like TMZ is gonna stop reporting on celebrity gossip. It's their entire business model. Why would
Yeah.
they stop?
Yeah, you're right. No, it's unfixable.
All of the wheels are already in motion. Like the best
It's
thing to do
unfixable,
is just
but-
to find a way to embrace what's going on and use that to your benefit to
Exactly.
achieve an agenda that you believe to serve more people. Like,
Exactly.
hey, let's be funny and famous and appeal to as many people as possible, but also, do some shit to teach people stuff.
Is that your thing we're doing?
Maybe, I don't know. I
You
think
learn
just like
some- learn something
entertainment and
about the mantis shrimp.
catharsis.
Yeah.
I think like when people have like crazy experiences and then are able to relate them in storytelling, like we give people like something. We've had comments of people that are having bad days and going through shitty stuff and then listen to this and felt better. Like, I've had that experience and like I'm just putting the chips back in the bucket,
Yeah, it's great because it sucks that we don't get to see it live, like
Mhm.
stand up, but it's like a delayed gratification, which I think is a good practice in general.
Yeah, I don't delay any gratification. I always just go get the ice cream.
Yeah.
I like ice cream. I'm gonna get an ice cream tattoo.
You should get a melted ice cream tattoo.
Why?
Or you should get an empty ice cream cone with like a little drip coming out of it and just be like, I ate the ice cream.
Oh, that sounds so good. I love the end of the cone where it's like solid chocolate at the bottom, and then you just have like a 1/4 inch of ice cream and just boom.
I feel like if we edited this like podcast is like 30% you talking about food. This episode.
I think I ate too early today, and so I'm hungry again.
I'm hungry again too. You want to go to Red Lobster?
No, dude, I fucking went. It sucks.
What?
Red Lobster's dog shit.
Did you have the cheddar biscuits?
Yeah,
And?
meh, not as good as I remembered them. I would like to make some from scratch with their biscuit box.
You should.
Because I think if I added more butter and like fucked with the recipe a little bit, I can make it fatter and better.
Dude, I think you should start a little local food company
But why? I
to make money.
I just want to eat good food. I don't want to have to make it.
Don't you want to have money?
Yeah. I'll just keep being funny. And dude, people get paid to eat food. Have you ever seen food
Wait,
influencers?
you want to see how much we made on TikTok?
No, I don't want. It's like $4. Oh yeah, we need to get going. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Well,
Oh, we really stretched this. All right. Brought to you by honeblends.com, Golden Cricket, goldencricket.com. I forget the promo
Manscaped.
codes. Manscaped. We're gonna put the whole ad in here.
yeah.
We got to timestamp it.
All right.
You probably already saw the ad by now. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you
before
did. You
this.
did see the ad. Hey, go and buy that stuff. It's I got the underwear and are you wearing it?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, we're matching.
That's incredible. All right. Well, that
we
was
didn't plan
great.
that out.
Yeah. Matching
I
undies.
got this close to seeing your dick though.
No, it's much further down.
Yeah, tune in whenever.
All right.
What the
Hey,
fuck
subscribe, like, go rate us on iTunes and shit. You guys are amazing. Love you so much, Giggleboys.